Chun, I told this nigga he could do whatever he want for Christmas, but don't fuck with my shit when I'm powdered. Look at this nigga jingles. Wow.
I can't see you.
That nigga bugging.
I can't with you. You got move, jingle. I'm sorry. You doing my shit.
That nigga said Chun Chun ain't been around. I'm gonna fuck with her.
I'm feeling like I'm shining his bag. Shining his bag now, yeah. Shining his bag. Yeah. I'm feeling like I'm shining his bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. Posy as a cocoa on a new vibe. Picture perfect presence of what you like. Feeling like a blessing, yeah, when you slide. My love is everlasting as the Yule fire. I'm feeling like a snowman and it's freezing. Can you warm my heart for the evening? Another silent night got me thinking about the way I make you smile when you see me. I'm going over my list and I'm checking it twice. Wrapping all of your gifts, hope I'm getting it right. I'll be there for the flight, hope you're hanging the lights. So leave a snack by the tree, cause I'll be taking a bite. I'm feeling like I'm standing in this bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. I'm feeling like I'm standing in this bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud, yeah. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. I'm going over my list and I'm checking it twice. Wrapping all of your gifts, hope I'm getting it right. I'll be there for the flight, hope you're hanging the lights. So leave a snack by the tree, cause I'll be taking a bite. I'm feeling like I'm shining in this bag now. So when you say you love me, say it mad loud. You don't realize you can see me. Look into your heart, please believe me. I'm going over my list and I'm checking it twice. Wrapping all of your gifts.
Peace, you
I'm
too.
getting it right.
Feeling like I'm Santa in his bag now. You heard? Shout out to my son Nvious, you know what I'm saying? That was WishList. Make sure you go check that out and run his numbers up, you know what I'm saying? I was telling Chun Chun, I just finished his documentary. I'm gonna link with him either when we finish recording today or tomorrow so they can view it.
Okay.
Let me know what they think about it. We're gonna do a little premiere. So we'll invite a couple people so they can watch it and then I'm gonna drop it on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him and we back, baby. Happy holidays to everybody. Peace, YouTube. It's about to be Christmas. You know, I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I love the Christmas time. You know what I mean? How about you? You love the Christmas time too?
I do.
I just love Christmas. It makes me feel like I'm 9, 10 years old again. You know what I'm saying? But we back at it. This should be like episode 361 if I'm not mistaken. I don't even remember. We've been away for a while, but we back. You know what I'm saying? The highest hippie in the room, Drake and Hippie, of course. The Drake and Hippie show with Spliff And Chun Chun. And we got the Chunster back. Chun Chun.
Hi everyone.
What's good, Chun? How you feeling, my girl?
Sometimes I feel like I'm the homie sometimes. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel like I overstepped my boundary with something.
Uh-oh.
And I'm realizing that, you know, in the words of someone great, he said, fuck him.
Not a nigga, not one of you niggas.
Yeah,
fuck you, heard? Not a nigga, not a...
You know, so sometimes you just gotta, like, you know, just fuck them.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta Kendrick Lamar them and, you know what he said? I turned it to an Eskimo, I drew the line and the decimals. Like, it's over, bro. Just leave it alone. Snoop posted Taylor Made. You know what Taylor Made was, right?
Yes.
The Drake song.
Right.
I hope it was the edibles.
It probably was.
It's only right for me to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K. But anyways, we're gonna talk about that. We was just listening to a couple songs. But yeah, man. You want to dive more into that, or that you want to leave that right there? Fuck them.
Nah, meaning that's like, you know, sometimes we could be in Lululand sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And denial kind of hits us sometimes because of the simple fact that we know who we are as a person.
Yeah.
You know how genuine you are. You know how nice you are. You just know that you just like the motherfucking package. You know, and it's just like, all right. But then when you overstep your boundaries and do more than you're supposed to be doing, you fuck yourself up.
Yeah, because you're taking that on your own volition to do that.
Yes.
And they probably like not ready for that, and they like, nah, or they respond to it in a way that you like, oh, you not accepting that.
Right.
Alright.
Right.
For that time.
Yeah, it's like detach mode. Now I gotta detach myself for something that I caused.
Yeah.
You know? And a lot of people don't take responsibility or accountability of saying that you caused something to happen.
Now I know what she's talking
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm back on track. Yeah. I haven't seen Chun Chun. When the last time I saw you when we did the work wife episode? That was like a month ago, you know what I'm saying?
It was like 2 episodes after that. Yeah. But
Yeah. So it was like, I'm like, where's she going with this? And then when she said to go back, and then
yeah, like
I
sometimes
said,
you
I know
gotta
what
take
she
accountability of shit that you do for yourself, and a lot of people don't do that. And accountability is the fact that, you know, you really have to set boundaries and discipline for yourself. You can't allow someone to do it for you, because if they do it for you, they're going to put you down the wrong path that you're going down. You know, so it's like, this is a message to y'all. Like, honestly, don't be in Lululand thinking that, you know, niggas going to change and shit. Just fuck them.
Yo, yeah, to be honest, especially if y'all around our age.
Yeah.
Everybody who they are. You know what I'm saying? So
Fuck them.
accept it or not. You know what I mean? Accept it or fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the title. Accept it or fuck them.
Like, not fuck them like in that way. Like, fuck them like,
Right.
bye.
You got more than 3 strikes and 3 outs.
Yeah, next topic.
It's all good, man. That's just how shit go. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in that boat right now, and I had therapy today, so I was talking to my therapist, and she's like, "What about this girl and what about this girl?" Because I told her about 2 chicks that.
Right.
And I'm just like, yo, me personally, I'm just not ready for a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? And then we get more into that conversation, and then I have to tell people like, yo. People look at me and be like, yo, Notch, why you just not eating regular shit? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, Chun, I got an addictive personality, bro.
Me too.
When I do something, if I revert to something, it's over. I'm going back to that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell her, I can't jump into a relationship right now, because this year, I literally checked off, like, if I had 10 boxes for this year, I checked off 9.5. The half is still, I'm working on that last one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So beautiful, great year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all helped me a lot this year. This year was beautiful. Y'all gave me like 55 episodes, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, I'm getting better. Spiritually, I'm starting to, every time I go out for my walk in the morning, I find myself crossing my chest, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. And when I get home, I'll be like, yo, thank you, Grandma, for getting me home, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm telling her, I don't want to, if I get into a relationship, all that focus is going to go on this. The money going to go on this. I'm trying to get my own space.
Right.
I'm trying to move forward. I'm about to be 40 in like 4 years, bro. So it's like...
So why can't that still be your path of still doing that and still be in a relationship?
My therapist asked me the same question, right? And that's
where discipline and boundaries come into play.
So that's why I'm saying, for me personally,
right,
let me get to that point, exactly that point, because I still know. Look, I spoke to an ex, the main one, and I found myself back to back, texting back to back, texting back. I'm like, oh shit, Notch, you reverting. It's time to chill. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the sense of you going back to her then? If you gonna be like that?
No, we spoke on some humble shit, and we talking, we friends. But I find myself like, not in a negative way, this word, in a positive way. I get triggered with her, in a positive way. I don't want to do nothing else. fiend out, nigga. I just want to be with you and chill.
But that's your, see, that's what my problem is.
What?
I'm the type of person where I'm determined. I'm a go-getter. You know me already. I have ambition. I have drive. I have, like, I'm goal-driven.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that I'm going to be with needs to be the same way as me. Like, if I don't get that, I will detach myself from you.
Yeah. But
then, listen, this is where the accountability comes in. That I like you, right? And this is where it comes to your part, like, oh, I'm gonna revert, like, oh shit, meaning I like another, I fuck up, right? This is where my accountability, and I'm taking this, and I'm saying that I blame myself because I could have stopped it and say, no, you're not for me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't give me no drive. You don't give me no drive. And then, but I don't say it because why? Okay, maybe today he's going to be like this. Maybe today he's going to be like this. Maybe next week. Maybe next month.
See,
and I need to stop that.
I hear you.
Because you showed me already that you're not that person.
Yeah, because I'm not saying it in a way that anything is that person's fault.
Correct, right.
It's me.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
so I don't want to say I don't want to fuck whatever you doing up right now neither, because I know she made a left turn and she's doing better. So I don't want to interrupt that. You know what I'm saying? But if we can talk once in a while, though. You seen that video on TikTok where he was like, "You came back into my life. You are the fucking relationship, and this is how you're gonna treat and that's how I feel." Yeah. That's how some people feel. But that's how that's why I always be like, I always fell for that quote that a relationship is a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Like, both people gotta, you gotta cross both your lanes and make sure that, you know, whatever you do this way, I do this way. So are you gonna be able to deal with that? I'm gonna be able to deal with this, and then start moving forward. But anyways, I wasn't talking about relationships. It's more just overall. I just want to focus on what I'm focusing on. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because I know next year
it could be friends, family, everybody. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be a job that comes into line with everything. So it's just more of discipline yourself and really say, set boundaries and say no. Yeah. And it's not to hurt somebody. It's really for you. Mm-hmm. For you.
That's a fact.
You know? The word today is you.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. But what's good, man? How you feeling? How's everything been? It's been a minute. How you doing? How was your Thanksgiving? We spoke about it, but you know.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was cool.
I was at work, nigga.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was dope for me, man. Y'all heard about it. I spoke with Trevor about it. You know, me and my family spend time together. My niece's birthday is on December 18th, so she about to be 10. Decade on this earth. I say, you old, bro. She chill. But we probably just chill in the crib, to be honest. But I don't want to let that rock. So I'll probably take her to 42nd Street. You know what I mean? Chill over there, do some things, whatever we can find to do. I want to take her on the 20th to go see Sonic 3. Because Sonic 3 is coming out, so I want to take her to go do that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we could do that definitely. But everything.
I'm going away.
You going away? For Christmas?
I'm going to St. Thomas on the 18th. I'll come back before Christmas.
Okay.
But yeah.
Out of here. I need some sun, you heard?
So yeah. It's not that type of trip. It's not that type of trip.
Business?
No, it's family.
Oh, okay. Family.
But I have my own room, my own
side.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Literally.
So leave it alone, niggas.
Yeah, word.
You better get some footage and shit out there, so I can put it on the channel.
I will.
I told my moms, I'm gonna, since I got this new job, I'm gonna kick $30 to her every check, so I can save it to get my passport. Cause I want to start next year. The first place I want to go is DR, and then Mexico. So we gotta plan shit so we can go out to that too. Yeah, it's 130. Light work, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm planning on a trip for early January. I don't want to say exactly. I definitely did not have the charger plugged up or the aux mic plugged up, so y'all probably gonna hear that shit wild crazy. I'ma listen to it over, and I'ma see what's up. But that shit fucked up. The first 15 minutes is fucked up. But anyways, me and Chun Chun was talking about what she's doing for Christmas, same time as I'm doing, chilling. I'm thinking about taking a trip.
Well, I'm not going for Christmas. I am going for a family.
Family.
Right. But I actually wanted to have
I'm
a
mad
trip.
right now.
What?
You know I'm a perfectionist. That shit just got me hot right now. I saw the battery about to die. I'm like, oh shit, bro.
You know what? Listen, what's up? You ready? Boom. This is episode Let's do it. Right?
Episode 361, DVD Hippie here. We got jingles. We got
Go.
jingles in the building. You know what I'm saying? Chun Chun in the building. So, anyways, we gonna jump right into some topics. You know what I'm saying? You heard? Did you listen to Kendrick's album?
Kendrick. Yes, I did.
You gonna go to his tour?
I guess I sure will.
I know you will.
I sure will. Bro.
We gotta plan that together. New Jersey is May 8th and 9th. New Jersey. East Rutherford, the football stadium. So I'm thinking about doing that one, or like I think 2 days before that is in Philly, and then he got one in Boston. Those are the only East Coast stops that he's making. So I want to make sure that I go to one of those. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saving.
One in Jersey might be the one where the little trip.
That might be the one that I'm thinking about, so we could go to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get some footage and go out there and chill or whatever. But I really want to go to that shit, man. And then he's definitely stopping at Toronto too. What you think about that?
I like it.
I like that.
You know why? Because he hasn't had a tour, like, after coming out with this is, of course it was good.
I mean, he do tours.
No, I'm saying, but like, this tour is gonna be different.
Maybe. It's a stadium tour, if that's what you mean. You know what I'm saying? A stadium tour is different from like an arena tour. So a stadium is like football.
No,
is like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. And then he's doing it with SZA. SZA is the co-headliner. So it's gonna get crazy. I think that's definitely gonna get crazy. But what you thought about? I don't know if you was paying attention to it. So on his album, when he goes, "Don't let a white comedian talk about a black woman, that's law." That was his bar. So he's talking about Andrew Schulz. You know who Andrew Schulz is? You ever watch The Brilliant Idiots? Charlamagne's podcast with the white guy?
Yeah.
That's Andrew Schulz. He's a
Okay.
comedian.
Right.
He funny.
He been for a while.
He funny. He been around for a while. He's definitely funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he had a podcast with these two black guys from, I believe, from the UK or something like that. And Andrew Schulz dates black women. You know what I'm saying? So they asked him, like, what's this thing when white dudes get with a black girl, they all of a sudden go to a fade cut and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? So he responds with something, I don't even, I'm gonna look it up, but he responds with something like, I think it's like a defense mechanism for me to get with a black woman or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why Kendrick said, "Don't let a white comedian talk about black women as law." So then after that...
But then, isn't he dating a black woman?
Who?
The comedian.
Well, I don't know if he's dating a black woman as of right now, you know what I mean? So, but he said in the past. But, so he's on his podcast and he's responding to the bar. He's like, he like Kendrick Lamar, like if it was just Kendrick Lamar alone, nobody else with him, like, and we was in jail, I'll have my way with Kendrick Lamar. You know, he's a comedian, but he's replying to it like that in a crazy way.
That's his comeback.
Yeah, that's a crazy way to respond to it, right? So now everybody's like in a rumble of that, and you know Kendrick Lamar ain't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying?
Why would he? I'm not gonna.
I already said what I said. You know what I'm saying? So, but so Andrew Schulz says that, and then now everybody's in his shit. Like, bro, you know what I mean? You can't. You know what I mean? Everybody's in his shit, and he comes out. This is the white privilege shit. He's like, yo, his fans are threatening me online and stuff like that. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, you knew that was gonna happen. Like, I don't even understand, my nigga. Like, it's the internet.
You making that right? You making that comment?
You literally said that you were.
You signed up for this. You're a comedian, right? He's joking too. Haha. Take it back. you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't get mad, you know.
Is that what I said? That white privilege shit, that like that Karen shit, like when they come out and go crazy on you, and then you reply, and then it's like, oh, you threatening me, like you harming me, like nigga, you started this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even get it. Like that shit is so weird to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like why would you know? I don't know. Some people just don't understand their job.
Yeah.
Like that's your job. Like come back at him, you know? Say some shit.
Alright, I'm still trying to get my mind right, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into the main topic that was out there right now, you know what I'm saying? The United Health CEO.
Yeah, first I thought this nigga was on some hitman type shit. Like this nigga's going forever though. This nigga know how to get out of the city and didn't get caught by no cameras until you smile at the motherfucking cashier, idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought this nigga really was about to be on some motherfucking hitman. Like, oh, you out? Come to find out, nigga's a regular ass can be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
a college kid.
You know, like you thought about this shit. Like you really thought about this. You use a fucking veteran gun and shit. You know, like you really thought about this.
So when I first saw the story, I said the same shit you said. I said, oh shit, it's a bigger play.
Y'all know what I'm saying, y'all. I was just
it's
like,
a bigger play. Somebody got him. You know what I'm saying? Because to be right there where he was at, and then the nigga had a silencer on the gun and all that. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga on his Mad Max shit right now. Like, this shit is crazy.
Like, what the fuck did he do to you? Like, damn. But, you know, I mean, I don't know. My guy was, he was real hurt for whatever reasons. And I'm assuming that, you know, something couldn't get paid or the insurance didn't, he wasn't eligible for this and that. So.
CEO Brian Thompson, as authorities believe the shooting was a targeted attack, according to reports. This is a old post that I saved it because
like this dude carved shit on the bullets. Like what?
Yeah, he
like
they said so he got a lot. Alright, boom. So he did that. He did that. Boom. Bounce. Got up out of there. They said that he jumped on a city bike. So you paid for a city bike with a credit card. Okay. That tracks you everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So he gets on the city bike or whatever, and then I don't know exactly how he gets to where he got caught. He got caught in Pennsylvania, in like a small town out there.
McDonald's.
In a McDonald's.
Eating breakfast, one nigga. He just took that shit to the corner and ate that shit and kept walking. And
I heard he tried to bag one of the employees or some shit like that. He took his mask off.
He knew what he was doing. He wanted to get caught. I don't know. At this point, he wanted to get caught. At this point,
that shit had me tripping, bro. Like when I saw that shit, for real, my first thought was like, damn, this was a plan hit by like the government or some shit like that.
Yeah, just like, yo,
but then
I'm out the city.
Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the government, it works with Big Pharma. You know what I'm saying? They make money together and all that. But you never know. There might be he might be a whistleblower or whatever the case is, and niggas wanted to take him out. But then now, like you saying, hearing the story, this Mario's little brother, this nigga Luigi, that's his name, bro. This nigga's Italian, and his name is Luigi. How?
It has something bigger than this, cause
how stereotypical we gonna be, bro? Like, what the fuck is that, bro? Luigi Mangino? Come on, bro.
I just want to know the reasoning why he did it. Like, I want to hear his side. We know he got shot. All right, cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they say
that's real.
They saying that he had that they found a manifesto on him
What I mean by real is like that's real, like for you to really go up and do all this and really kill him. That's real.
Yeah, they say
like you really felt some shit. Like you really felt some shit to play it out to the end. That's some real shit.
Yeah. That's great.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's like you
shit.
going up to stab somebody. Like you gotta take a lot of motherfucking strength to stab a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of
so
heart.
for you to go up and literally like shoot 2 times in the back and the calf.
That shit is bugged out.
You thought about this, and the fact that you knew when he was coming out the damn motherfucking. That's the part like you was following him. Like what was you do? Like was you following him? Is it somebody inside? Like how did you know what hotel he was gonna be in?
Exactly. And then
And the time that he was coming out, because the exact time he came out, exact time whoop, met up.
Because they saying that he wasn't even staying at that hotel. That was a meeting. It was like a business meeting in that hotel, and he was leaving. So for him to be right there at the perfect time to do that, I still think there's probably a little bit of something of that in this story. Like, yeah, he probably did that on his own volition, like he was ready to do that regardless, but I think somebody put some type of bug in his ear or something like that that he had to know exactly where this person was at. Because he's not even from New York.
Where you from?
I think they from Georgia or some shit like that. And then
Maybe the health care is different from down there. I don't know.
But Chun Chun, I heard that he comes from an affluent family.
So
I heard they got money and all that shit.
So
I mean, I hear you. There's always somebody that's rebellious in a rich family that's seeing what the people on the ground is going through. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. You know what I mean? But that shit is weird to me. I don't know why. They said that he went to I don't know what college, but an Ivy League college and all this extra shit. So I don't know why he did that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
people do things in life that we have to question. No, seriously.
For real.
Because the question comes from where did this shit stem from? Where did it start? And then where did it start, from when? And I really want to know how it manifested to you to go shoot a nigga with a fucking animal gun.
Nah, it was definitely it wasn't an animal gun. He just had a sniper rifle. He had the sniper on it.
No, like I wasn't seeing. Well, maybe you're right.
No, he had like a 9 or some shit like that. And he put the silencer on it. So it's crazy. Like, I don't know. Prayers to the family. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, but he caught. So they about to do whatever they
like, how
have
his
to do.
family looking at him and like maybe they egged his ass on to do it too. Who knows? But
I don't know, cause his brother put out a statement, cause his brother is somebody big from where they from. So he was like, "Yo, this is crazy. It's sad to see what my brother did, and prayers for the family and everybody involved." So it's like you now, like you just said, what about the family? Like you putting a bad name on your family too, bro. Like that shit is crazy to me, bro.
I think he needed to say something, because like I am, like you said, public figure type shit. Whatever I do,
Yeah.
probably Congress or he's in the office or something like that. So he doesn't want to be tied to it. Like, I'm sorry for what he did. That's like, damn. And I do condone all the loss. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's some sick shit. I'm telling you, like I said, that's some sick shit. Like, you really have to like take some balls to really go up to a person and shoot somebody.
Okay. So you saw the news with jayz. They trying to implicate him with the Diddy shit.
I mean, wasn't they all partying at that same time together? Everybody in the industry. So it's like, but then it's like they said what the fuck is a 13-year-old doing wherever the fuck they was at in the first place? Why was a 13-year-old there in the first place? Let's be honest with that shit, cause that shit. One time I'm in the bathroom doing my daily facial routines and shit, and it was on the radio. I look at you. I watch YouTube on the bathroom, right? and someone was doing an article on it and shit like that. And it was like, yo, the 13-year-old, you know. I'm thinking like,
she signed the NDA to be there. What?
what? Who?
How does a 13-year-old
The
even
mother
have the
signed the
authority
NDA
to
to
sign
be there,
anything?
not fucking her. Like, don't get me wrong, you got some fast ass, but how did you get there?
Listen, I grew up in an era where these girls, when I
13?
was young, looked like grown-ass women. Yo, this girl used to chill on our block, right? She was 14, bro. Grown-ass man. This nigga had to be like 28, 29, bro. Used to pull up on a motorcycle and pick her up every day. So I come from the era where young people like look young, older, and they was doing older shit. I get it, but
No.
it's crazy.
This generation now, the 14-year-old look like a 18-year-old. Back then, the 14-year-old looked like a fucking 14-year-old. Okay? So it's just now, it's just the evolves with the, you know,
Whatever
how
they put in
society
this food.
is, that too, but it's the influence of like TV, television, you know, social media, all of that. Like babies popping out with fucking iPads and know how to scroll and shit. You know, that's really wonderful. Your mind is very advanced, but are you advancing the right things? So you know, you have these young girls out here that, you know, they're growing up before their time because the time now everything is grown. Crazy. Stay young. Stay 14, man.
My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony such and such. No ear if I had a poet. One that penny. So this was like Jay-Z putting out his statement. Like his lawyer put out a statement towards it. So it's like, you know, basically like we don't got nothing to do with that, this and that and the third, and y'all better be careful with what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jay got power like that, so it's like, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Don't put me in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like, you know, he just. Did you? Was there anything bad about hearing anything bad about Jay-Z?
Like stuff like that.
Throughout the industry, throughout the times of him being a, you know.
I don't
think I never heard anything.
The only thing that I really heard of something close like that is like, he liked Aaliyah. And Aaliyah was younger. Cause Dan was like, I started fucking with Aaliyah when she was over 21. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started talking to her. But regardless, like, she was still super young, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas is a little older than her, you know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing I ever, like, really heard of Jay-Z, like, with a young person or something like that. I never heard anything like that.
Not with a person or...
You're not in the industry or nothing.
Anything, yeah, like, he was always just to himself. That's just crazy.
At the same time, Beyonce, like, 10 years younger than Hov.
I mean, he like him young, you know, but 13?
Y'all have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain.
Yeah, we're not doing that shit.
We're not doing that. You're not taking the guard out over the guard. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
and then meanwhile, on the other end, remember that story from last year that we spoke about with the guy choked out the homeless guy on the train?
Yes.
He just was found not guilty.
Because they said that what he done did not kill him.
So what he did didn't kill him.
Right. And that him being in the chokehold.
So what killed him?
His condition, what he, some shit like. But it's like, how do you know that though? How do you know if it was a condition or the damn, what was it, 5 minutes, 6 minutes chokehold?
He held him for like 6 minutes. And then remember the other people around the train was helping him.
You don't know what his strength is at that moment.
Yeah.
In that rage and shit, you probably put an extra, you know, couple of pounds on that damn chokehold.
And the thing is that you an ex-army person.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so you know exactly
you know
what you're doing, how long to hold. You know it's intentional, bro. You know exactly what you're doing. That's the shit that got me like confused about that shit. How the fuck he gets out of the situation? You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I guess the juries felt like looking at the videos and looking at the, evidence and everything. He felt like he was an innocent man. He was helping at the moment, which he was,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm assuming that in the military they tell you to, when it's time to back off. Like, I don't know. Or finish them. That's what they're telling you? Or don't use your judgment? I don't know. But like I said, at that moment, all that rage and shit, all that nice shit went out the window. It was rage. Everything was just like adrenaline.
Yeah, you just... like that vigilante shit, like, this ain't a movie, dog. Like Hov said, this ain't a movie, bro. Like, I know sometimes like it's granted. Like, I remember a couple years ago that video that came out with the dudes punching the old lady on the train.
With the 8-pole jacket?
Nah, it was a different one. This dude was an elderly lady, and he punched her in the face. And everybody on the train looking around, and I'm like, yo, it's kind of justified for y'all to jump in. That's an old lady. But then at the same time, I understand people thinking, like, this nigga might have a knife, a gun, right, something on him, you know what I'm saying? So. And
maybe that's what the jury was thinking too. Like, what you're saying, like, jump in, help. But you don't know the passengers that was around probably didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Didn't know if he had, like you said, didn't know he had a knife, a gun, some type of weapon. That fear comes into it. Come on now. I'm here helping your ass and then I get hurt. The fuck kind of shit is that? So that's how people think.
I saw LL Cool J say this on an interview recently. He goes, one day everybody will wake up in hip hop and realize that I'm the most important hip hop artist ever in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it just, it made me think, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's true, he was the first hip hop artist on Def Jam, you know what I'm saying? He was the first hip hop artist to be like, not in a movie, but like to be acting type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because before that we had like Run DMC and them in that movie, you know what I mean? But still, like, LL Cool J did a lot of firsts, you know what I'm saying? Like, he switched up flows and all this stuff, battling, lady songs, you know what I'm saying? The GOAT Terminate, like, that came from him, that terminology, you know what I'm saying? So, I agree with him. I always put LL Cool J real high in my list, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people downplay his shit because he's still relevant to this day. He dropped the album this year, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for him to say something like that is... I be feeling like it's fire for him to talk like that because people need to understand where he comes from. And people will probably just look at him and be like, oh, that's son from this movie, that's son from this TV show.
Not realizing
exactly
how much he contributed,
you know what I'm saying? And that goes to a lot of actors that came from rapping, like Method Man.
You know what? That comes from, like I said, again, on social media. Right, because that's where they get all the information from. They show more the current artists. There's no, there's no, like you said, there's no like program where, when we came from high school, we had 106 and Park and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Hardwood,
we had the
Hardwood classics for like basketball.
Yeah,
you get to watch the 80s games and shit like that and do some homework. I see what you're saying.
That too, but if we're talking about television wise or social media wise, we had The Basement, we had 106 and Park, we had different avenues of, MTV, Sway, you know what I'm saying? So they gave us those avenues of music, but the music was like hip hop of what we, old school.
Yeah.
If they had that now, maybe somebody, up now when they say, oh, that's the guy from the movie, and not say, oh, yo, that's LL Cool J. That's a GOAT. That's, that's the first to do the first.
Yeah, they gotta
and
be
not just say, so
it gotta be somewhere, a platform, LL Cool J has
It
that
loses the
platform.
momentum. It loses the momentum of why hip hop is so.
His platform is called
The shit.
Rock the Bells,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a radio station, and then all it plays is his era and shit
Right.
like that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they got that's new, you go straight to. You know, so. But we do need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like more people talking about past shit, because a lot of names get lost that did a lot of great shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I go with that. You know what I mean? You had any topics that you saw that you wanted to talk about, or anything that you gotta, you want to talk about? Did you see this shit with Serena Williams?
What happened?
They saying fans are concerned because of her appearance.
Oh, she looked skinnier than.
No, she looks like she's getting lighter.
Intoxicated.
Like her skin tone. You could swipe. They saying that she looking like she bleaching herself or some shit like that. What you think? You think this might be a little bit of extra powder that her makeup artist put on her shit?
I mean, she just look, it's a little.
It's a little light over there. I don't know. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions because I fuck with Serena Williams, but you beautiful how you are. You know what I'm saying? So if you are doing anything
I don't
like
think
that,
it's really. I think it's
to.
more just the lighting.
And maybe the makeup, right?
Yeah, because
They played with it too much.
a whole lot much, but
Keep your
she's
head up.
probably
Serena.
just not outside as much. I don't fucking know.
Get some sun. You heard?
So, I don't know.
We need some more sun.
So, I mean, yeah, she was a little dark,
Nick Cannon reveals that he has been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder and acknowledges he needs help.
Oh, you just realizing that now?
So
After 9 kids?
So he went on a podcast.
7?
So he went on a podcast with Dr.
12
Umar.
kids?
He went on a podcast with Dr. Umar.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
You saw it?
Doctor gave it to him.
Did I tag you in it on TikTok?
No, I seen that shit with him, so.
On TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Umar was like, bro, you still moving around like a child.
Thank you, like, come on, like, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up.
I think that's so.
Grow the fuck up.
I think
because it makes sense. It makes sense. How you feel like you're supposed to give the equal amount of love when you have different houses that you gotta go to? So the first love that you gave to yours, by the time you get to the 5th motherfucking house, you still gonna have that same energy? Then you gotta go to work. Then you got, don't get me wrong, the love is gonna be there. Of course it is. The love is gonna be there. You're always gonna think about them, But the affection and the time,
you really
and
don't
the
got the time.
attentiveness,
You really
and the compassion, is all that gonna be there?
Because I think
You're gonna minimize that shit now because you got so much. And then what about yourself?
I think he got 11 kids or something like that. He got 7 boys.
7 and 4. 4 girls.
11. So that's why when Dr. Umar said that shit, he was like, well, you got like 7 different kingdoms.
Yeah, like, yo, you gotta, like...
You gotta put your attention and focusing on each of them, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is gonna be hard to do. Especially like what you just said, like, and especially if we talking about somebody of that stature, like work. You talking about work for Nick Cannon is like 4 or 5 different TV shows, a radio show. So in his 24 hours, he might just have 4 hours out his day. And
So when you have time for these people?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why did you, like... I want to know what's a conversation like, yo, you gonna have my baby?
Ain't no conversation. That's Nick Cannon. We fucking or not. And I'm not using the condom. Cause then in that conversation with Dr. Umar, he's like, when he's trying to rebuttal and he's talking, that's what he's basically saying. It's like, I worked myself to a place where I could do shit like this without people even telling me yes or no. Like people that's around me doing what you know what I mean? So, and I don't think he meant that. I was about to say, I don't think he meant that in a narcissistic way.
Fuck he did. Like,
I just read that Nick Cannon said that he was diagnosed with narcissistic. Like, yo, like...
Be honest, come on, Lulu.
Yeah, like my therapist said, yo, we gotta do this evaluation. You know, it's been a couple months and shit. You know, we do this every
Right.
time period, right? And she goes, you know, in the beginning, I forget who you see before you see I think it's a psychologist before you see a therapist.
Mhm.
She was like, you know, he diagnosed you with bipolar disorder, right? I was like,
Yeah.
I had to sit back and be like, damn, I am bipolar, bro. Like, I could get mad quick, and then I could really, like, ease down quick in the same fucking minute.
Yeah.
And then I read it.
Someone just like that.
I read it, and I'm like, alright, Notch. It's time to, you know what I mean? Like, when you look at yourself in the mirror,
let me tell you something.
and you really see what
If a lot of
people
niggas
see,
out there go to a psychiatrist and get diagnosed,
it's real.
y'all gonna be some heartful,
Heartbroken
shock
niggas.
shit, shock
Nah,
of
it's
life.
real.
Because, and then some of y'all will be like, I knew you was like this. I knew it. I diagnosed you and I knew you was like this.
And that's the only reason I brought up the Nick Cannon conversation, because I knew we was going to jump in. It would fall into my shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you work on shit. You put it out there and you work on it, literally work on it. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say that and then to sit down with Dr. Umar and then I forget the female doctor name. It was a female doctor. He did an episode with her too. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to do it, but sometimes like I think with somebody like him, stature always like plays a part in it. Like I am who I am. I'm Nick Cannon. Like I don't think I'm gonna really change that part of me. It's been working so well. You know what I'm saying? For me. So it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Now when it comes to somebody with a stature like me, it's like
you literally showing the world that you really fucking just multiple people.
yeah, you really just don't care.
Like you don't care exactly. Like you don't care because you don't care about the outcome of how someone feels, and that someone is your child. Because you said to yourself
That's
that
the
you
most
wanted to
important
bring this child into this world. Okay. Then how you gonna allow this child to grow? How you gonna allow this child to manifest anything in life when you have 10 others behind you?
But that's what I'm saying. I see niggas with 1, 2 kids that be struggling.
But no.
And what I mean by struggling
don't
is
get me
like
wrong.
giving them
There's
time.
people that have a bunch of kids and they make it work.
Yeah.
But I see that with one and one. One parent, one mother, one father. And they had like 9 kids within them. Not fucking 11 different baby mamas.
I mean, I've seen that coin. I've seen that side of the coin too. I seen
The fuck you think this is?
7
You
kids
in like
with 6 baby moms.
in the
I seen-
Middle Eastern shit? No, we're not do like.
I've seen.
Oh, like come on. Like I said, I see the whole big kingdom in one home with the one father and one mother. I understand that. The men like I've seen it.
I see it right. Like not to put.
But I can't see you running the kingdom with different 11 homes.
Yeah. And then again, like we saying the time part, like you literally probably only have 4 hours to yourself throughout the whole day. So how you going, like you shooting something in New York, and then your next shit that you gotta shoot is in Philly, right? And then the next shit you gotta shoot is in like in California. But your third baby mom, your third kid is his birthday today, but he lives in Utah, cause you bought him a crib in Utah. So now it's like, damn, I gotta miss your birthday, you know, cause I'm. But remember that big ass birthday party that you got right now. Big dog pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing that
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I think that time is more valuable than money in parenting. I believe that. Yeah, we need money to do, you know, the festivities.
You
and
know
all
what
this
I
shit.
don't like?
But I need you around. Like,
you know what I don't like?
I ain't have pops around, so.
I don't like when a person, the only time they show any type of thankfulness, affection, or anything like that is when you buy them shit.
It's through money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people's language. Not love language, but language to like show that I'm doing something. That's a lot of people's way to do that. It's like money. Like I'm not gonna be able to be there for your birthday, but look, I bought you those jayz, the clothes and everything, and I'll see you like in 2 weeks.
Nah, those things don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I had to tell one of my friends. They was like,
They don't mean nothing.
They was like, but it's only my kid's first step up. I don't need to be there.
Nah.
I need to work to get him his clothes to wear for that day, right?
I know you need to work.
So I'm like, yo, to be honest, I remember shit that my moms didn't come to when I was 7, 8 years old. And that didn't happen often. My mom's was always there. But I remember one softball game that she couldn't make it to. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same way as celebrities and shit.
I think that goes back to saying that, yo, just be mindful who you have kids with. Right?
That's
because
another bag.
No, because if you don't have that support system, right? Hear you out.
Mm-hmm.
Hear you out. I gotta work so much, but I can't make it to your recital. I can't make it to your band concert. You know, but if you had the partner that you had, y'all wouldn't have that problem.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say you gotta really like. People change. People change, and I witnessed it. But sometimes it's just like, yo, before you have a kid, really sit down and say to yourself, I'm having a kid with this person right here. Yo, if shit like this happen, would he or she be like, all right, cool?
That's why I think that life lesson is really it's really good to learn early that money really isn't everything. It's a huge piece of the pie.
It's a help. Yeah, it's a help. It's a step in the system.
It really is. It helps a lot of things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis. But when it comes to like
unity,
family, friends, shit, like she says a lot of times, she throws work in there because work, you're spending half your day at work.
Yeah.
So you have to have some type of compromise at work. But time.
I'm a person who I stay at work a lot. You know, and I stay at work because I just don't want to.
And Chun notice, like I be trying. I hit them up and be like, yo, like, we gotta not on some pushing it on y'all, but let's try to chill outside of here, cause time. It grows relationships, you know what I'm saying? So me and Chun Chun could sit here and she could say what she said. Hopefully y'all heard it in the beginning of the episode about stepping her boundaries, and she's getting into that story, and I'm lost a little bit, but when she says a certain word, it's like, oh, this is what we was talking about off camera, off mic. You know what I'm saying? So spending time with people, like, I love just, me and my mom, before you got here, she was sitting in the crib all day. I was like, come on, let's just go to the supermarket and let's talk, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Walk, you know what I'm saying?
The thing, what I was saying earlier about the boundaries things is that I'm taking accountability for my shit. I got to. I'm telling you, man.
I love bringing it back. I love doing a callback with you because I know she still got words in her for that.
Because listen. And like I said, once you really sit down and say out loud, it's me, you move different. You know what I'm saying? And not in me like in a bad way. It could be in a good way. You could be a good ass person, but it's just you because you're so good. Yeah. This person's not for you. Yeah. You know? And when I say that people, the two things is boundaries and discipline.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
People don't really use that.
Yeah.
They say it, and I said I have to take accountability and say, yo, I stepped my boundary of doing something more that I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know, when I could have just said no. But that's just who I am.
Yeah. What you think about Drake suing UMG?
For what?
You ain't hear the story? Oh, you be wow.
I be working.
Yeah, you definitely be off shit. You know what I'm saying?
I probably heard it, but not really. But go ahead.
But no, he's suing UMG for basically doing what they do with him with Kendrick.
What?
That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But he's suing UMG for basically promoting they not like us. Like with the robots and shit, like they overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? But his real fight is with them because they owe him money. They owe him like 600 mil.
Who?
Because UMG.
Oh,
because the
church.
contract that he signed a couple years ago was at 400 mil, and then they told him from there we'll give you another piece of the pie, but they not giving it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Because of how I feel. Me. This is me.
Okay.
Because one, we bigger than you. Period. You know what I'm saying? We are the music label. But two, the way he came out looking from this battle.
Like shit? Or he got defeated?
He lost, right? But now the way he's looking after it, what his moves that he's been making is
right.
like
it's not
up to par. Yeah, so the analytics is kinda, the stock is going like this, so we can't give you what we said we was gonna give you, but we could talk about something.
Right.
But he's trying to put them on blast, so now it's just gonna be a fight, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like, I think they said next year, May or something like that, in 2025, where the trial and everything is gonna start. So it's gonna be a whole big thing. I don't know. He really like the moves that he made.
He butthurt. He butthurt. That nigga hurt. Like damn. Why? You just said it. Why you keep playing his shit? Why you keep playing his shit, not my shit? What y'all trying to tell me? My shit whack?
But that's why I said what I said.
What you want to tell me, but you're not telling me?
Like yo, Chun. Like I remember when Drake. I remember when that nigga dropped. I think it was Views. One of his albums, bro. Like you go into the gospel section in your Spotify and Drake is at the top of the playlist, bro. Like just because you not getting it this time don't mean that you, bro. He was on top of the game for 15 years, right? Drake been that nigga.
I mean,
since
he's still there.
That's what I mean.
No, nobody didn't take it from him. He's still there. He's still
just
got his
lost the
own
battle.
category.
That's it.
I mean, right.
You got violated, but
plenty of people got violated.
yeah.
And
You violated Meek Mill. That nigga ain't go and be like, yo, I'm suing the record label for overplaying Drake's song. Like, no, nigga.
I never heard that shit before. I never heard someone suing somebody because you play too much.
Nigga said y'all making the robots overplay his song.
What do you mean the robots? Like
the bots. You know
why? That's what they like.
Do you hear the song everywhere you go sometimes? When it was hot, that song.
With Drake?
That Kendrick shit, they not like us. You heard that shit everywhere, right? Those wasn't robots that you were playing with, right? Like, bro, I was playing that shit on my shit a million times on my... If I'm playing it a million times and 10 other people playing it
But you wanna know something?
That's 10 million already.
But he's not getting any money from it, right? Because he's a Kendrick.
Yeah, he getting money from it. Well, he's getting money from it, but he took the copyrights off so people could eat off it, so it won't be copyrighted.
There you go. That's what I meant. Drake is not doing that shit.
It's for the people.
No, nigga, fuck that shit. Nigga said, man,
Kendrick
pay me. The fuck? That's like, that man, Drake is like the fucking Donald Trump with the tariffs and shit.
It's a beautiful,
pay me, motherfucker.
beautiful and wonderful year for Kendrick Lamar, Sir Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I've been listening to this album a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I like the album. Oh, you wanna know something? There's songs. I was talking to one of my coworkers, right? And Kendrick is like, just use something that's current, and the beats that he used on his album, you know,
It sounded real West Coast, yeah.
It did sound West Coast, but he intertwined with old and
his samples,
right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that squabble up. When I hear music, like my mom used to play that shit.
You understand? So it gave us like a old soul. Like for me, I love old music, but it had a new twist on it. So it's both generations could be in the room listening it together. Like that shit.
Yeah, because you put Luther Vandross with SZA, like that shit just sounds crazy. Like
the beat, you know, This album honestly made me say I understood why he took his time and just like, you know, What I said in the beginning? Fuck him. Just fuck him.
Just fuck him.
Fuck him.
That's what I'm saying. So I think people I think it's an album, but he got another piece of work coming soon.
Okay.
I think it's coming at the top of next year, but I just feel like a lot of people, but like, you know how you've been here for a while now and you see how I've been reacting to Kendrick, so you know I'm a Kendrick stan, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it cracks over. It's a great piece of work. I love it. Okay. It's better than his last album, Mr. Morale and the
It's
Big
a step up
Steppers.
from his last album, right?
I don't think it's better than Damn. You remember Damn?
Yeah.
I don't think it's better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
I mean, but it's in that category.
I don't think it's better than
It's
Good
in that
Kid, Mad
list.
City. Yeah, I think it's probably his 4th best album.
Right, it's in the list.
Yeah.
But it's not the first or the second. To you.
It's still fairly new. It's
That's
like
what
a
I'm
month. It's like a month.
Let it kick in some more because you got.
I'm listening to it repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? There's probably.
I wouldn't put a category, an album so soon say number 1, number 2 until I really like.
Cause you only comparing him to his work.
Shit.
You're not comparing him to anything.
Right, exactly. So if you're comparing to albums,
I think it's only one song on there that
I would have this in the list.
I think it's only one. I don't know. It's probably one song on there that I skip sometimes when I'm listening to it, but I still love that song too. It's Gloria, and
I like it.
And that song is basically he's talking about his pen.
I like his wordplay too. You know, and I think I had said before too, like with Drake, right? And that's why I do fuck with Drake. When Drake is rapping, singing, or whatever the fuck what he wants to do, it's a storyline.
Yeah.
You know, you could visually listen to that shit. It was a music video
With Drake.
with Drake.
That's how you think. That's how you think. You see him get. Keep going.
And you could cut off the say it's a music video.
Mhm.
You could cut that shit off, and you could listen to it, and it's like a storyline. You can he gives you niggas names and shit we never fucking knew.
Mhm.
You know what avenue he drove on. You know, it's just stuff like that. So it's like, and with Kendrick, with this album, he gave me that I could close my eyes and just have my own music video and my own, because of the words it just pins with the.
You gotta go back to Good Kid, Mad City. Go back and listen to Good Kid, Mad City, and then listen to Pimp a Butterfly, cause I think that's just how Kendrick been his whole career.
No, I'm just saying that's.
No, I understand.
I'm not saying
what
with this album. I'm just saying in
You're
general.
saying that like this one hit me like that, more like that, and I understand.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I always called him the GOAT. I think he's the greatest rapper ever. Like, he surpassed Biggie for me this year. And Biggie and jayz. So he's better than both of them. You know what I'm saying? He's better than anybody from the West Coast, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I don't mind him going out and taking forever to come with another album, cause I know it's gonna come.
He not.
I'm just saying.
And he got the Grammys coming up. He just dropped his album. He got the Grammys coming up, the Super Bowl coming up, and that's when I think he's gonna drop an album next year.
I'm glad that Lil Wayne ain't doing fucking Super Bowl as much as I like that nigga, yo.
What he said on the shit?
I couldn't.
Walk into New Orleans with the etiquette of LA, yelling mustard. Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta. What else you got to give to the people, Chun Chun?
Not that shit.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Nah, I like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's a shit.
Lil Wayne, you always that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? It's alright, man. Hopefully, you just gotta stop acting how you act, so you can get a chance to get a Super Bowl, bro. Your Super Bowl performance doesn't have to be in New Orleans, bro. It's okay, bro.
That nigga was just yelling for what reason, but yeah.
Jets quarterback Tyrod Taylor has filed an eviction lawsuit against ex-girlfriend Draya Michelle, who is refusing to leave the home he purchased. So you know who Draya Michelle is. You know who she fucking with right now, right?
Is that the one that got pregnant by the
Predator shit that we was talking about? The young basketball player, right? Boom. The nigga just signed a
She trying to do squat? She's just trying to be a squatter?
Her ex. Listen, Chun, her ex is a football player. Tyrod Taylor, he's a quarterback. So he got money too. He had her in the crib. She talking about, no, he gave me this house. I'm not leaving. Mama.
I mean, but did he give her the house?
No, I don't think so, because I don't think he would be doing what he's doing right now if he did.
And what's that?
He's putting a lawsuit against her to get the fuck out of my house. This is my house. I didn't tell you can live here. Is your name on the papers?
Her mail goes there. She about to be a squatter. They don't fucking say that shit. She's
loopholes.
She's squatting.
Chun Chun said, I know the loopholes, nigga. That mail been coming here for about 2-3 years now, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna take a while.
This about to be a lawsuit. This about to be a crazy trial.
No, it won't. I don't think it'll be that much of a trial. She can get the fuck out.
You gotta go. You gotta go. But, your man, you just got pregnant by Jalen Green. You with him. He just signed a $300 million deal. I'm pretty sure he got a crib that's better than mine. But
that's not the point. To her, that's not the point. The point is you gave me this house.
Chun Chun is such a girl. She said that's not the point, nigga.
No. I'm letting you know what she's saying. That
does it point.
Right? You gave me the shit.
You gave me the shit.
Right? The fuck?
What you want? The Birkin bag back too?
This had nothing to do with being a female. This is what she's. See, this is why niggas be getting shit out of context with me. Like I would literally be saying shit, and they're like, no, because you're a female. No. She literally said, you gave me the house. So why am I leaving?
Alright, boom, hold on. The relationship, I hope we still got some battery. The relationship, which ended a few months ago, initially seemed amicable. Taylor, which is the quarterback, bought the home for Draya and her family while they were together. The two reportedly agreed. Taylor would pay for the house and Draya would rent it from him with plans to purchase it outright, eventually making her the owner. However, the breakup changed those plans shortly after parting ways. Draya moved on with NBA baller Jalen Green, with whom she shares a child. This development seemingly caused Taylor to renege on their agreement, igniting a I don't know what this word is, battle over the home. So, like you say, you bought it from me, nigga, and we made an agreement. It's a verbal agreement, no contract.
See, that's the thing. He got into his feelings.
Yeah,
I'm snatching my shit back, bitch.
You fucking with this young boy.
Fuck out of here, bitch. I don't owe you shit, nigga. Get the fuck out of my crib. Like, and that's basically what it is. Like, you in your feelings, but you can't. You're not standing on your word. You say it's for me and my kids. It's for me and my fucking kids.
Shit is crazy.
But me on the other hand, I'm getting the fuck up out your shit. Take your shit. Nah, I'm not doing that shit with you.
Even if you made a verbal contract with him?
Cause you showed me already.
Oh, you showed me a nasty side.
Yeah, you showed me a nasty side. You showed, at first, you were 10 toes down with the shit. Let's go. Let's sign this shit. Move your kids in. I love you. Now all of a sudden,
yo,
it's not like that no more.
Prayers up to all of y'all involved in
this. And that's the reason why, and that's, sticky situations, man. Sticky.
Yo, rest in peace.
Nah.
Rest in peace to Eminem mom. She passed away.
Oh.
We about to get out of here, Chun Chun. Just give the people what you need to give them, man.
Y'all be playing.
Y'all be playing.
Y'all be playing so much, but it's okay though. Karma lives rent free.
Karma comes. It does not miss. It don't matter.
Word,
that shit better than Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
But
in my words, and everybody else's words, fuck them.
Shout out to my Mets, man. We just signed Juan Soto. You saw that?
Who?
His name is Juan Soto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You saw the contract they gave him?
How much?
I'm gonna tell you his numbers. Chun Chun. Watch Chun Chun face. I might zoom the camera. 15 years for $756 million.
That's possible.
It's $50 million a year. He's only 26 years old, so 15 years he'll be like 42.
Right. Yeah, so that it makes sense.
Hopefully he could help bring us a championship.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
For them to give him that package right there, he must be he is good.
Yeah, he's a generational talent.
Right, but he's bringing the money.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he's gonna bring a fan
right,
base.
Exactly. So that's the reason why
he's
they gave
Dominican.
him. Even that. That's why they gave him that deal, because they know that he could fulfill that deal.
Yeah. And
more.
And we got that right now with the star of our current team. He's Puerto Rican.
Right.
So the crowd is like, you know what I'm saying? And now we got the Dominican, which they was cool already, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I remember when we was playing them one time and my player got hit in the head with the baseball, and Juan Soto came running. He was on the other team and he checked on him. He was like, "Yo, you good, bro?"
Right.
That's how I knew we was gonna sign him. You know what I'm saying? But he also got incentives, like he could opt out after the 5th year.
Right.
But if he opts in, they said they'll give him an extra $5 million kick on his shit, so it'll go up to $801 million. And his signing bonus was for $75 million. So as soon as he signed, they gave him $75 million in his bank account. Wow. I'm talking this big money shit. Like I got anything, and he gonna give me anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring me a championship, nigga, at least.
Right, exactly.
I need one at least. But
we're talking about this championship.
I was feeling good, man. I love when Chun Chun come through. You know what I'm saying? I waited to this end, you know what I mean, to tell her that Spliff is off the show, man, forever.
Shut up, man.
I can't
Yo, listen, yo.
I ain't speak to that nigga since November 5th.
Let me tell you something. Fuck that shit. He ain't going nowhere. Yo, he's so crazy, man. I be scrolling on TikTok and shit, on my Instagram or YouTube, and he be vetting and shit. Yo, it was one of them episodes. He was like, "Yeah, church, you know, they got their own shit gotta go on."
Oh, when I was sitting here.
Yo, shut the fuck up, my nigga. Goddamn, niggas gotta work.
I said, "Yo, fuck them niggas, man."
Goddamn, well, fuck you too.
Let me call myself, and cry.
I don't even want to say, yo, man, you bad sensitive, my nigga. Yo, you really a motherfucking Virgo. Like, get the fuck out your motherfucking head.
Said, I ain't gonna say exactly what he said, but he said, bro, like, he told me what happened. I said, how am I supposed to know if you're not talking to me? Then they're like,
yeah.
But I love that nigga, man. Shout out to you, bro. But happy holidays to everybody, man.
Holidays.
So hopefully y'all see Chun Chun again around Christmas time.
Yeah, I'm going. So
no, because you out. So I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do the year-end rap episode, you know what I'm saying? We gotta close the year.
I mean, I'll be back before the year.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
So, shout out to everybody that's been... Yo, we got a bunch of new subscribers. We up to 415 now.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to y'all. I don't got the name of the list, but I'm gonna write it down in the next episode. I'm gonna say the shout outs. But shout out to everybody that's been coming to the page while we haven't been dropping new content. That's very important to me. So now y'all seeing it, y'all like, oh, this shit is fire. Let me go, you know what I mean? But I dropped the best of the guests for 2024 for the show. So I put that out. Like you said, I had the episode with Core. I put something else out if I'm not mistaken. But make sure y'all go and check everything else out. And we'll be back at y'all real soon, you know what I'm saying? So for Spliff and Chun Chun and Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here. Shout out to my boy right there. You know what I mean? My nigga Jingles.
Another silent night got me thinking about the way I make you smile when you see me. I'm going over my list and I'm checking it twice, wrapping all of your gifts, hope I'm getting it right. I'll be there for the flight, hope you're hanging the lights, so leave a snack by the tree, cause I'll be